We'll now proceed to the second part of the webinar that was about the business strategy and leadership in the financial services sector. First of all, we'll talk about how to drive success. As we already know that, let me give you an example. You have a plan, you have people, but still, what is the success that you thrive for? You can't. Because to completely utilize a plan to the maximum efficiency extent that it can be done, we need a proper leader. Because it's not possible for a crowd to go individually and then carry out the strategical plan as it has been made and just strive for the success. Even if they are successful, then the extent of success will completely decrease. Well, well, the proper word that I should use here is that there will be a drastic decrease in the success ratio. Thus, that's where it completely proves the fact of importance of the intersection of business strategy and effective leadership. Introducing first, welcome to today's presentation on the intersection of business strategy and effective leadership. In this presentation, myself, Gurukrupa Panigrahi, I will let you explore how these two elements work together to drive success and how important is it for both of them to work together to ensure success and ensure the most efficient success rather. We've discussed the importance of aligning business strategies with leadership and how this can be done to help organizations achieve their goals. Before going into how this can be done or what are the effects of it, let's first know the basic amenities that are required for it or the basic definitions of it to make you understand what is a business strategy. Defining business strategy, it's the plan of action that an organization takes to achieve its goal and objectives. Basically, if in layman's word, if you speak in layman's word, business strategy is just nothing but a plan of action that a group of people or an organization or a single person that they make in order to have something called as successful outcome out with the help of the input that is available. It involves making decisions about where to allocate resources and how to compete in the market. A well-defined business strategy can provide direction and clarity for an organization, helping it to stay focused and achieve its goals. And one of the major aspects that I'll talk about here is the fact of an example that I'll give is that let's say you have resources. Let's say you have people who know how to utilize resources. Let's say you know that there's a market where you have to pitch it and sell it. But these are the physical requirements that have to be there to completely regulate and initiate the production process and to ensure the fact that the outcome is completely based on the input available and it's actually much more efficient. You need a business strategy. You need how to allocate resources. You need how to drive, how to get maximum profit out of it. And that's where to achieve your goals, business strategy helps. Moving on, we'll talk about financial leadership. We'll talk about the leadership in the world of finance. That is, it involves managing financial resources to achieve organizational goals. If we cut it short, if we explain it in a very simple manner, then it's basically a decision to make someone a leader who has clear uh, knowledge or clarity about how to utilize the financial resources available to achieve the goals of the organization which is using it. Thus, it requires an understanding of financial data and as no one is evade of the fact that data is something which is the future, and the ability to make informed decisions based on their data. That is, there is the need of the leaders who have the proper knowledge of how to mine the data, how to organize the data in a proper way, and how to utilize those data to make analysis and thus make informed decisions based on those analysis. Financial leaders must be able to create and manage budgets, analyze financial statements, and develop financial strategies to ensure the financial health of the organization. They must also be able to communicate financial information to stakeholders and make recommendations for improvements. An effective financial leadership is when we say that these all qualities are already available with the leader that is chosen by the organization. And the organization will choose the leader according to all of these requirements, and thus it can achieve the goals that it wants to with the minimal use of the financial resources and the major outcome that it wanted. Thus, a financial leadership is something which is quite essential in the field of any successes that is required for the organization. And thus it is completely proved how effective financial leadership is essential for the success of any organization. Now, as we know, we have cleared out the fact of aligning the business strategies and leadership. Now we'll talk about how aligning them, how making an intersection of them is going to benefit us. Thus, to achieve success, it is quite important to align these two aspects together, namely business strategy and leadership. But the question is why? The question is what are the outcomes or benefits of it? The question is how should we do it? Answering them. This means that the business strategy should reflect the overall vision and values of the organization, and the leaders should be able to communicate this clearly to their teams. That is, a leader is an efficient leader if he or she clearly knows about the vision and values of the organization and makes a business strategy according to the data regarding all of this that is available. And now it's not only important or essential duty of the leader to make the business strategy, but it's also his or her duty to be able to communicate this clearly to the teams so that the people starting from the ground level, the worker level to the people at present at the managing levels will be clearly known of the vision and the business strategy that the organization is carrying out so that they can work miraculously better for the organization to evolve and reach its goal as soon as possible and ensure a good quality as well as the quantity of the success that is available. Thus, when there is an alignment between the business strategy and leadership, teams are more likely to be motivated and engaged, which can lead to better performance and thus the business being profitable. And what else is more important than having profits in business? Now, we'll talk about the impacts of effective leadership. Effective leadership is a crucial component of any successful organization. A leader who is able to inspire and motivate the team is someone who can completely make the organization thrive through success. If it is done, then they are able to set clear goals and communicate them effectively to their team, providing guidance and support along the way. Additionally, effective leaders are able to build strong relationships with their team members, fostering a positive and collaborative work environment. By investing in leadership development and cultivating effective leaders, organizations can achieve greater success and thrive in today's ever changing business landscape. And this is the one and only penultimate answer of how to stay consistent through your success and how to just increase it to the levels not even the organizational founders have imagined beyond everything. The effect of strategic leadership. Strategic leadership, as you already mentioned, is the alignment between the business strategies and an effective leadership. Now, this is something which will answer the question, why is it required? So it's a crucial factor in determining the success of any organization, as we have already discussed. It encompasses a wide range of skills and abilities, including the ability to set clear goals and develop strategies to achieve them. Additionally, effective strategic leaders are those who are able to anticipate and respond to changes in the market, which can help organizations stay competitive and adapt to new challenges. They are also skilled at building strong relationships with their team members, fostering a positive and collaborative work environment that encourages creativity and innovation. And as we know, creativity and innovation are the children of the success and are the most crucial factors that are needed to achieve success. And what good and impact of strategic leadership could be better than this? Now we'll talk about the financial strategies and leadership. Strong financial strategy is essential for any organization looking to achieve its goals. Effective leadership skills are necessary to create and implement such a strategy. Financial leaders must be able to make informed decisions, communicate effectively, and motivate team members to work towards financial objectives. Additionally, they must be able to adapt to changing market conditions and make strategic investments that support long term growth. By carefully managing financial resources, organizations can position themselves for success in the future. That is what financial service providers today do. That is what a seamless experience an organization investing in financial service provider expect. This is what they have to do. This is what they have to work for. This is something which can make them completely stand out in the crowd. To be speaking in layman's word, this is what a fund management company is required to do. As usual, everything that is there to have a pathway to achieve success has hurdles. And how can business strategies be quite different? They are also the same thing. They are also something which exists in the same world. Thus, to create a successful business is a challenging task, as there are several hurdles that organizations face along the way. One common hurdle is the lack of resources, and it can be difficult to allocate the necessary time, money, and personnel to develop and implement such a comprehensive strategy. Another challenge in this world, which is a boon itself also, is competition, as businesses must find ways to differentiate themselves from others in the market. Additionally, changes in the market or industry can make it difficult to stay on track with the strategy, as organizations may need to adapt and pivot their approach. Despite these hurdles, with careful planning and ultimate execution, a well defined business strategy can help organizations to achieve their goals and succeed in the long term. Concluding, today's webinar was about the financial services, the business strategies, and the leadership, and the most important conjuncture or intersection of all of these to achieve success in today's field of financial businesses, that is the new age of technologies, with informative minds, with people who need a different customer experience, a luxurious customer experience every day. So today's webinar was about to make people understand about what are the strategies that they need to carry out in order to completely succeed in this field. Thus, I think with my presentation and with my explanation, I have clearly proved that the alignment of business strategy with leadership and focusing on creating a productive and positive work environment, organizations can achieve their goals and stay competitive in the market. Thank you.